Hi, Government 300. Well, it's been an interesting few weeks, so I hope everyone's staying safe and washing their hands. We have a number of updates for Government 300. I want to talk a bit about what those updates are real quick. Of course, we resume classes on March 23rd, which will mean our first class will be March 24th. We have a new format that we're going to start undertaking moving forward. What we're going to do is we're going to combine the asynchronous videos that we have in the weekly content on our Blackboard page with some synchronous collaborative video conferencing webinars, which will be hosted by myself for the lectures, and of course then it'll be hosted by Scott and Courtney for the labs. So we're going to do the lectures. We haven't decided on a software program to use yet. I personally like Zoom, but the university is a fan of WebEx, and Blackboard Collaborate sort of blends well with the Blackboard learning management software programs. So we might go with Blackboard. Hard to say, but I'm leaning towards Zoom, and what that means is you're going to have to go to zoom.us and develop some familiarity with their software. I'll send some instructions in a few days, and we're going to supplement that, as I said, with courses on Blackboard. The webinars are going to be conducted at the same time as our lectures are being conducted, so that's Tuesday and Thursday at 1:30 for the Gov 300 002 and at 4:30 for the 003 group. We will still run the open lab for everybody. That's Tuesdays, and I'm going to run it at 5:30, and I'm going to run it until 7 o'clock at night. So everyone's welcome to join that webinar. I'll send an invitation to everyone. And of course, the labs will run as scheduled. So if you're in Scott's regular lab, Scott will run a webinar at whatever time Scott's labs are, and Courtney will do the same for her labs. Now, within the labs themselves, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need you to acquire access to the software. And probably the best way for you to do that is for you to use the VCL. It's free, it's cheap, it's easy, but it's complicated. Well, easy might be extreme. It's a little bit complicated. You have to develop an understanding of where your programs are traveling to when they work across a network. You will have to acquire, you will have to have the digital resources to do this. And failing that, I think it might be a better overall idea if you're uncomfortable with working through the VCL to consider getting a 6-month license through one of the IBM partners. You can see that on the website that we have a number of different options right here where IBM can get you to get a 6-month license. So take a look in the instructions and see if that's the route that you want to go. It's not outrageously expensive, and it's going to be incredibly convenient for learning the software and getting yourself back up to speed. There is a new responsibility that we're going to have that's going to take the place of, for the face-to-face students, their participation component. And what that will be is discussion board posting. So I'm going to have topics for a discussion board posted every week starting next week. The post will go up at the beginning of the week, and you'll have until the end of the week to respond to it. And Scott and Courtney will monitor, and at the end of the semester, they'll add that to your lab performance that you've conducted up until now. Beyond that, there are some deadlines. I know I sent an email out a little while ago talking about extending to March 24th for SPSS 1. I think I'm going to actually go all the way to March 28th for that. Just to make sure that everyone's kind of back up to speed in that first week of classes before you have to get that assignment in. And I'm going to go TBA with SPSS 2 and the paper. There's a couple reasons for that. Because of extending spring break for the additional week, I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen to the university calendar yet, and they're going to roll that information out as we move along. And then, in addition to that, I'm not sure what's going to happen with the exams, when they're going to bring us back to classes, if they're going to bring us back to classes, and if this format is actually going to be the new normal for us. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. So as soon as I can update those due dates, I will, of course, update those due dates. And we'll go from there. So SPSS 2, the paper, and the exams are all going to be TBA. All right, so that should kind of give you some sort of background on what we're going to do starting in about a little over a week now. I want you guys to stay posted to Blackboard, stay posted to your email. Keep up with everything. Keep up with your readings. According to the syllabus. Maybe just backdated a week because you had the extra week for spring break. Use that time to familiarize yourself with the YouTube videos, the resources that we have on Blackboard, and familiarize yourself with how to connect to SPSS via the VCL. I have a video under week 0 to explain how you do that. And then in addition to that, look into using collaborative software, meeting software for webinars like Zoom, like WebEx, and like Blackboard Collaborate. So that we're familiar with, as a unit, understanding how that we're going to communicate with one another. All right, so that should do it for now. Good luck, everyone. Stay safe, wash your hands, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye for now.